August evenings on Lake Simcoe are spectacular, but this one was unforgettable. Citizens of Georgina and guests had come to the water's edge to share some dreams about a water center for innovation, research, and learning on Lake Simcoe that the world will come to know. A small, not unrelated dream actually came true that night. The 120-year-old spring house, built as a shrine to healing waters but neglected for years, was now standing proud as a symbol of the powers of community cooperation and what water can inspire. Where land and water meet was a fitting place to showcase the marriage of art and science in the form of the hydraulophone, a remarkable Canadian invention. The Symphony of Celebration also reflected what the Ontario Water Centre will be all about. Different kinds of players coming together to shape the future. The next day, 2,000 people from around the lake enjoyed water and paid tribute to it at the first Splash Floating Water Festival. The festival was the first step in a plan to move the Water Centre idea forward, and over 200 volunteers were ambassadors of the idea. The happiness that's key to nurturing healthy communities was there in the faces of the children, and adults too. People thrilled to the 21st century water sports. They got their hands wet with revolutionary water innovations, and they had a chance to play the hydraulophone and discover how water can make music. The very sorts of activity the Water Centre will feature. Experts shared ideas and innovations about how we can protect water and use it more carefully. Artists and musicians, using water as their inspiration, transformed the park into a place that flowed and showed what the Water Centre could be. It was hard in this place of bubbling enthusiasm to remember how easily we forget just how precious water is. Water, our source of all life, is often invisible to us. But at Splash, people played, laughed, and learned, and felt connected to water, if only for a day. The Splash Floating Water Festival is just one idea leading to a water center. In coming years, more collaborative and refreshing activities will be rippling around the Lake Simcoe watershed and beyond. There will be Splash music and arts events, Splash unconferences, Splash design workshops, innovative Splash field trips, all furthering the culture of innovation that's at the heart of the Water Centre. Why a water centre on Lake Simcoe? The people of this watershed have seen firsthand the negative effects of human impact on water, and also what can happen when people are inspired by water, and when diverse researchers, thinkers, and doers come together to explore and share ideas. When you become part of Splash, you become part of floating a big idea. So thank you to the volunteers, sponsors, and all people who care about water and share the dream. And thank you, Lake Simcoe, for inspiring that dream. Watch for Splash events in several locations around the lake and circle August 17th and 18th on your calendar when the Splash Floating Water Festival takes its next step forward at Salle Park in Jackson's Point in the town of Georgina.